End of the present universe. Now we will continue with the remaining few verses relating to this chapter. The next verses are from chapter 46 of Quran, verses 2 and 3. First, Arabic. Tanzilul Kitab Minallahil Azizil Hakim Ma khalaqna as-samawati wal arda وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ وَأَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَمَّا أُنذِرُوا مُعْرِضُونَ. Translation. The revelation of the book, that is this Quran, is from God, the Almighty, the All-Wise. We created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, except with true purpose and for a specified term. But those who disbelieve turn away from that whereof they are warned. This verse is informing us about two things. 1. God has created the heavens and the earth and what is between them for a true purpose. 2. Our universe has been created for a specific time period. This is mentioned in Quran as Ajalin Musamma. Maulana Maududi, a renowned scholar from Pakistan, has explained these two concepts very well. He writes, it says that if man makes a deep observation of the system of the universe, he will see two things very outstanding about it. First, that the universe has been created with the truth. It is not a plaything of a child which he might have made to amuse himself, and whose making and unmaking might be meaningless. But it is a serious system whose every particle testifies that it has been created with great wisdom. Its each component has a law underlying it, and everything in it has a purpose behind it. Man's whole social and economic life and all his sciences and arts are a witness that whatever man has done in the world became possible only because he was able to discover the laws working behind everything and the purpose for which it was made. Had he been placed as a puppet in a lawless and purposeless toy house, no science and no civilization and social life could be conceived. Now, how does it stand to reason that the wise being who has created this world with such wisdom and design, and who has placed in it a creation like man, who is endowed with great mental and physical capabilities, powers and authority, freedom of action and choice, moral sense, and entrusted with unlimited means and resources of the world, would have created him without a purpose and design. That man would live a full life involving both goodness and evil, justice and injustice, virtue and vice, and end up in the dust, and his good and evil acts will not bear any fruit? That each act of man will influence his own life as well as the lives of thousands of other men like himself and countless other things in the world for good or for evil, and the whole record of his life activity will be just set aside after his death without accountability? The other thing that becomes apparent after a deep observation of the system of the universe is that nothing here is immortal. Everything has an age appointed for it, after attaining which it dies and expires, and the same is the case with the universe as a whole. All the forces that are working here are limited. They can work only till an appointed term, and they have inevitably to run out in time, and this system has to end. In the ancient days, the philosophers and scientists who said that the word was eternal and everlasting could have their way, due mainly to lack of knowledge. But modern science almost definitely has cast its vote in favor of the God worshippers in the debate that had been going on since centuries between them and the atheists regarding the eternal and the temporal nature of the word. Now the atheists are left with no leg to stand on. They cannot claim on the basis of reason and knowledge that the word has existed since eternity and will exist forever, and there is going to be no resurrection. The ancient materialistic creed rested on the belief that matter was indestructible. Only its form could be changed, but after every change, matter remained matter, and no increase or decrease occurred in its quantity. Therefore, it was inferred that this material world had neither a beginning nor an end. But now the discovery of the atomic energy has demolished the entire materialistic edifice. Now it has come to light that energy changes into matter and matter changes back into energy, with the result that nothing persists, neither form nor appearance. The second law of thermodynamics has proved that this material world has neither existed since eternity nor will last till eternity. It certainly began in time and has to end in time. Therefore, it is no longer possible to deny the hereafter even according to science. And obviously, when science has surrendered, how will philosophy stand to deny the hereafter? Next verse. The next verse is from chapter 2 of Quran, verse 167. First Arabic. وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوا لَوْ أَنَّ لَنَا كَرَّةً فَنَتَبَرَّأَ مِنْهُمْ كَمَا تَبَرَّؤُوا مِنَّا كَذَلِكَ يُرِيهِمُ اللَّهُ أَعْمَالَهُمْ حَسَرَاتٍ عَلَيْهِمْ وَمَا هُمْ بِخَارِجِينَ مِنَ النَّارِ. Translation. Thus God will show them that their deeds were nothing but causes of remorse for them, and they are not to come out of the fire. This verse is informing us that mushriks, or those who associate partners with God, will never come out of the hell. This means this is not a purifiable sin, as it opens the door for all other vices. Once again, this verse informs us about the seriousness and gravity of shirk, or association of partners with God. Next verse. This verse is from chapter 4 of Quran, verse 48. First Arabic. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَغْفِرُ أَن يُشْرَكَ بِهِ وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَن يَشَاءُ وَمَن يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدِ افْتَرَى إِثْمًا عَظِيمًا. Translation. Surely God does not forgive that a partner is ascribed to him, and he forgives anything short of that for whomsoever he wills. Whoever ascribes a partner to God commits a terrible sin. This verse informs us that shirk, or association of partners with God, is the gravest and unforgivable sin a man can commit. Therefore, such people will never be purified in hell and would continue to suffer as long as this universe exists. These souls will be destroyed with the annihilation of universe. Please note that this universe has been created by God for a specific period that is called Ajalin Musamma in Quran. Please see chapter 30 of Quran, verse 8, and chapter 46 of Quran, verse 3 in this regard. Kindly also note that it is shirk, or association of partners with God, that opens the door for all other sins or wrongdoings. With this, we have concluded the chapter titled End of the Present Universe. Thank you.